Hello everybody, Dirk here. Welcome once again to the Dungeon Laboratory. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just, farting around down here as always. Excuse me as I finish my coffee. So I got a bunch of projects I need to kind of finish up and work on and get done. So I figured this would be one of them. I got my Slayer exciter inside of here. I thought there was some vibrations. It's not. It's just the outside coating here. I'm gonna put some. Got some stickers from Steve. A couple of them I want to put on here. Radio frequency stickers, because this is in effect a radio frequency circuit. It's a transmitter. The only I did have a problem with this, but it could have been due to the transistors I had inside of here, because I had two different variations of the same type from Fairchild, and the two that I had in here were used. So yeah, both of them blew for some reason. I don't know why. I thought it might have to do with the metal housing itself here. Obviously, it's not the case now since it's working. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about. But just a standard Slayer exciter circuit. I got two transistors in parallel. Get your basic banana jack outputs. Very handy. Input power, and then there's a 12-volt circuit in here with a transformer just for the fan. So, because it's it's a Slayer exciter, it's an inefficient circuit, so they're going to get hot. And I usually cram about 40-50 volts into this thing. So, just turn off the lights here. I just got a little interesting little breakout on top of there. Crank it up a little bit. I'm not quite sure how hot it gets. Pulls about 2 amps. Not too bad. I'm hoping that it stays pretty cool in there. It's just something to kind of just play with. I would stick my little sign that I made yesterday on top of there, but it doesn't run it very well. Need to work on that still, but lights up neons and whatnot quite well. We got a fluorescent tube around here. Sure I do. If I can get this bad boy. Yeah. Now obviously lights it up very well. I'm a pretty good distance away. Pretty bright. But yeah, does all the things. This is a 6-layer exciter. What do you want? But it puts out quite a good, amount of output, I would say. I draw some arcs with my hand, but I don't like having the camera in my hand at the same time. But they're pretty good. They're pretty beefy. It is what it is. But I think it's a smart little thing, and it's all a nice little enclosure. I got all the cables. I got plenty of these input connectors. So yeah, I think it looks pretty smart. And I can just stick this underneath the, down there in my workbench, and if I want to use it for something, then I can. And I should be able to run various coils. I want to try that coil over there, so maybe I'll tack on a video. I'll get it set up. I tried running it before, but it wouldn't run it for some reason. So, I'll get it set up, and if it looks just as good as this one does, then I'll put the video on the end of this one. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. So, yeah, with this coil on here now, and it does work. It just it's a different tapping point. So instead of 5 turns on the normally big one, it's about 3 turns on this one. Can't really tell if it's pulling more current or not. Close to 3. Not bad though. There you go. It's about 2 amps. Pretty good. If I I'm gonna grab something here. I don't like grabbing onto things necessarily. There you go, maybe I'll just use this. Oh wow. Woo. Yeah, that ain't bad. Was that really doing that all the way over here? Huh. Turn up just a little bit more. Oh, look at that. Why is it doing that? Because of this? Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Wow, interesting. Yeah, because obviously you don't want to be touching other metal objects around here when this is running. Especially for that case, for example. You wouldn't want to touch that. I would consider grounding it, but I don't know. Could also essentially try doing this. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just going to set you guys down here for a second. So I have a little cheat sheet from Deeds when he was making a lot of his videos beforehand, and he had a lot of really good suggestions on there, you know, different values and transistors and what to use. There was a transistor I want to use that I think it's Plasma 500. If you're watching this, I'm pretty sure those are the ones that you're using. I'm pretty sure that's your YouTube channel name. I could be wrong. I'm terrible at remembering certain names. Yeah, tried a little earth ground connection here. Probably ain't gonna do shit. Not bad. Pretty good. That might actually seem to be doing something. I can't really tell. That seemed a lot beefier. Not bad. Yeah, I know. I don't run it too long. You know, even having the that's a really killer fan that's on there. I mean, it's out a lot, and it feels pretty cold, but even so, the heat sink that's in here, it's not on the case. It's actually lifted up because I don't want it touching the case. So yeah, even if, you know, just in case. But I think actually hooking up an additional earth stake in earth seems to produce a little bit more output. I could be wrong, but hey, that's not bad. So yeah. So if you're bored to death at home and you want something to do and you have the certain parts to make one, build yourself a little Slayer exciter. They're good fun. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.